Well, the latest now from the ENCM Money Desk. Rafiwa Madzina joins us, and you're going to tell us, good afternoon to you, that there might just be a glimmer of economic hope because mid-year shoppers are spending a little bit more, maybe not that much, but at least a little bit better than we've seen in the past.
That's right, a little bit more than we've seen in the past, Jeremy. So we're looking at retail figures because they are an important indicator of how consumers are spending and whether they are indeed spending at all. But there is another important reason, and a favourable number of essentially means that we've escaped a recession. So there we'll be seeing the retail numbers that just came in at around 1 o'clock this afternoon, showing that spending was up about 2.4%. Very important, and it's welcome news, showing that there is some turnaround happening at the tills. So consumers, as we've just mentioned, are spending, albeit very little. So consumer spending is also very important because about 60% of GDP contribution, you see, they're a very big contributor to our GDP, which means that we have averted a recession in Q1. You'll remember that the first quarter figure showed negative growth of 3.2% for our economy. So this figure, we can safely say that we have escaped another quarter of negative growth. We won't be growing by much, but it's a little bit positive this time around, Jeremy.
All right, let's widen the scope if we can. This ongoing US-China trade war is now finally being reflected in some hard numbers.
That's right, Jeremy. I wish I could show you what the local bourse looks like today. It's a bloodbath, red across the board. So we saw that manufacturing growth rates in China are at its lowest since 2002, taking a look at how the JSE is performing. And you'll just need to look at the JSE to see that bloodbath. So we've seen that banks are down about 1.8%, food and drug retailers about 1.2% down, and general retailers down 1.1%. And of course, if we take a look at the currency, it's also being hurt by that gloomy Chinese data, because it's another reason for investors to hold back on emerging market currencies. But you'll also see that the rand has come off its worst levels of the week, back under 15.30 against the US dollar.
All right, Rafiwa, thank you very much.